A note on the greatest show on earth. Cecil B. DeMille is the director. Uh, I think I remember reading in a short history of film, and maybe in other places, that this was a man, filmmaker, that made films somehow about himself. He was the most prominent character in the film, even if not present, by the way he did things. I'm not sure if I remember this correctly, but I had this in mind while I watched this. Greatest Show on Earth, which indeed has James Stewart inside, one of the best actors of all time, as Buttons, a clown. Charlton Heston is Brad Braddon. He will be the in the leading role. And Charlton Heston is an actor that is not um, on my list of favorite actors. In fact, it's on the other blacklist, so to say. He used to be very involved, if not the president, if I have it correctly again, of the National Rifle Association, and with that, a man that pushes an issue that I disagree with. Yes, sometimes people need guns to defend themselves, but you know, we had the massacres of Columbine, recent ones in America, where without lunatics having access to so easily to powerful guns, sometimes machine guns are available just like that. These wouldn't have taken place. But well, um, anyway, he is the manager of the circus because the greatest show on earth is offered by a circus. We have Holly. She is a trapeze artist, a super. She's not a superstar. She's very good. Sebastian, the great Sebastian, is the superstar. Brought in the show, and then hence there's a conflict because Holly and Brad are in love with each other, but Brad, who feels he has to do the best for the show, and there's pressure on him from the beginning to cut the length of the tour. They will go on tour, and he wants the full season, but those involved with the financial backers, shareholders, and whatnot, are pressing him to have a short tour, cities only, because this is where the money is. They bring, yes, but I need, we have this huge number of people, more than 1,000 people involved, few thousand, I think, in fact, and so that's one thing. But what about the people in the in the smaller towns? They want us to come, and so Sebastian, he signs Sebastian, who is a major attraction, a superstar, and his condition is the full season. Or it's all either the full season or I don't sign. And with this, they say, oh, they're happy. Oh, Sebastian, yeah, but we have, okay, but you do it only if you break even. If we are in the red, we have to stop. And Sebastian is brought to the main circle, and therefore Holly is pushed off, even if she's excellent, but he's more famous. It's a marketing issue. People come to see this guy, can't put him aside, and this creates a tension between Brad and Holly, and we have a love triangle wherein Sebastian tries to profit, to take advantage from the fact that Holly is unhappy for being pushed by her lover Brad, the manager of the whole thing, a huge enterprise otherwise. And then they challenge each other. She wants to show she's better, and they keep doing crazier, more difficult tricks. And at one point, Brad saves her, but he cannot save Sebastian, who does a nearly impossible trick and falls to the ground. And henceforth, his right hand cannot be moved. And there are other subplots. There's James Stewart Buttons, who's the clown, but we understand early on that he's wanted for murder. He killed his wife, uh, which sounds impossible with that always smiling face, a smile which is painted over, of course. But then we understand this is an early case of euthanasia. The wife was anyway going to die, so it becomes clear that what he did was try and put her out of her misery and her torture, pain, suffering actually. And there is a moment when indeed he can fly away from and escape the police because they're on to him. He interfered and saved a life already, so it became clear he's not just a clown. He knows things only a doctor can know. And then there is a moment when I will not give you any details, so no spoilers here. But I'll just say he can choose. I'll just run for my life and escape, or stay and try and save this guy who's severely injured. There's a train wreck. There's also a jealousy there. The elephant trainer is jealous because his girlfriend, the woman he loves, is now trying to get close to Brad, seeing as he's free now. Holly is more or less in a relationship with the great Sebastian. And so there's a train problem. Let's again not go into too many details. And will he save the man? If he saves the man, he may sacrifice his own future, because he will go to prison. The police will get him. But if he just thinks of himself, this man will die. So, self-sacrifice or selfishness. And, of course, very important and affecting the image of this film is animal welfare. Circuses will be, and that's good, a thing of the past very soon, because training animals involves cruelty. But they didn't think of that back then when they made the film.